Hi, Gabrielle here, walking day 41 within my vlog blog Journey to Life series. Today it's about the blog I wrote about was called I'm Not Worthy. Within this point I walk through the point of existing within the polarity play-out of worthy, unworthy, based on how I've been walking my life and comparing myself and putting people into categories, putting myself into a category of better or worse compared to what I have within my mind as a picture idea. And when I see myself not living within this point of perfection within my head, I will judge it and then put it in, worthy or unworthy. And I went through a bunch of forgiveness about just individual points that I saw that I judged myself as not worthy. Some of them were like my job, money status, what I look like, what my face looks like, what my body looks like. A bunch of comparisons that you can just compare forever pretty much, because obviously there's differences within this world, and you can project your what you're not seeing of yourself within the other onto the other, and then within that point of projection bring it back to yourself and then judge yourself within a polarity play out of better or worse. And then from there, obviously within the point of seeing myself not worthy to another, I go into that point of suppression, inferiority, and live that out within my world. This happened at work a bunch. It was brought up because of work. And so, excuse me. And so in work, I saw that point play out, and how I kind of went into this point of inferiority and saw myself less than the other person based on what he did within his job and what I did within my job, and saw myself, less than him because of what we did, and kind of lived that point out within myself of suppressing myself and really walking this point of being unworthy, like, that feeling that you get within yourself, like, it's kind of like a depression type feeling. I couldn't speak clearly with the guy. I got like shy within myself, and I couldn't express myself openly, but I was watching all my words because I didn't want to say something stupid and make it even worse that I was not as educated as him and not as highly intelligent as him based on the jobs that he had and the job that I had. And so judging myself within this point of, the reality of what is here. He had more education than me. He had a so-called higher paying job than I did, and it's interesting within our cultures and within ourselves how we, automatically separate ourselves from people that are, seen as more because they make more money or they have more education. But within that point, we don't consider the whole totality of the life that is we are looking at and we are judging. Obviously, it's not an equal playing field here within the money system and education system and how people grow up and how people have resources or not have resources, and it's not fair to judge anyone based on who they are in a single moment, and it's not fair to judge myself based on how I'm projecting myself onto someone else and seeing myself as less than them, because it's not real. I'm not less than anyone here, nor is he more than me because of what he does. It's just something that we've created within societies based on seeing ourselves inferior to others, based on self-judgment. So this point that I'm walking is stopping self-judgment of myself, stopping existing within the point of polarity, of worthy, not worthy. Stop judging myself in an instant moment and take into consideration the reality and the totality of, what I can see, what I can gather in common sense, and push to be more aware and more understanding of the situation, rather than just go instantly into the mind and judge myself as less than them and play into that role of being inferior to that person and just diminishing myself for, reasons that aren't real. I'm only creating this diminishment within myself because that's how I'm living. I'm living in inferiority. I'm living less than that person because I have this idea that I am less than them because of money and because of what they do and their education level. When, if I look at the point, it was a point of me actually not wanting to push myself within school back when I was in school to actually do well in school and get the education level I needed to get, a job that, has, you need a lot of education to do it. So it's 2 points. One is to see where, actually look at the point and see, where in myself that why am I projecting myself onto this person? Why am I judging myself? Why am I seeing myself as inferior? And bring it back to self and see, that maybe I'm seeing the point of being lazy within school, and that I have to push myself within because I have an opportunity to go back to school, so push myself within my opportunity that's coming up to make sure I live out myself effectively within my schoolwork and what I'm doing, and give it my all, give it my best, and not go into laziness, not go into kind of a lax mode, but walk the points out in self-perfection, walk myself out in the best I can be, and stop diminishing myself and stop separating myself from others here within life, and live the principle of what is here is life, which is equality. Live equal to other people. What we do does not define who we are. Who we are here is life, all of us here, and this system here is obviously not equal, so we don't have a right, and it's not fair to judge anyone by anything because the system that we're living in isn't equal. So obviously once the system of equality comes into play, then everyone will have the same opportunity to do what we want to do and have the same educational opportunities to go to school and do something that we enjoy without any kind of pressures or survival instincts, but actually be able to have the freedom to live ourselves out and educate ourselves and do what we want to do in life, to support everyone and support the world at large. So being not worthy is another point of self-interest, another point of self-sabotage, self-diminishment. So it's stopping this point of living in this polarity, stopping judging myself, stopping to live into the judgment, stopping comparison, and learning from these points that come up in my world, correcting the points within my everyday living process, and change myself to be a being that is effective and who I can be and the best that I can be in each moment. Alright, thanks for listening.